Input statement today, like input function, input for accepting input from the user keyboard, right? One second. For accepting input from the user keyboard, for accepting the input from the user keyboard, for accepting the input from the user keyboard, right? Yes, input function, right? Okay. For example, first name, F name, input, enter the first name. What is it? Enter the first name. L name, input, enter the last name. Input, enter the last name. Enter the last name, right? Enter the first name, enter the last name. Print F name plus L name. Okay. .py, any name .py extension. Run a run module. If I say run module, right? Enter the first name, Ajay. Enter the last name, right? Kumar. Okay. Enter the first name Ajay and Kumar. Output Ajay Kumar. You get what? Ajay Kumar. Concatenation, right? I want space between this first name and last name, right? Space. I want space, right? Two ways. This is one way. Another way is print F name. Print F name, comma L name. Print first name, F name, comma L name, comma separator. What separator you want between them? Space, right? This is also fine. So anything, both is going to work, right? Enter the first name. Okay. So here you can get space between the first name and last name. So you are accepting whatever name you are providing, that name is taken, right? Every time in different execution, different names can be provided. In every execution, different name can be provided, right? Accepting the input from the user keyboard. Should I increase the font? Those who are sitting at the last, visible to you? Right? Okay. Fine. New file. Now observe. One more example on this input. For example, accepting two values from the user keyboard and perform addition. Accepting two values from the user keyboard and perform addition, right? And perform addition. Okay, x equal to input enter value of x. Input enter value of y. Enter value of x, enter value of y. Now try to say if I am entering x value as 10, y value as 20, print x comma type of x. Type of x is what type? If I'm entering 10 for x, 20 for y, print x comma, print y comma address type of y, type of y. X plus y. Input to dot py. Fine. Now if I run this, run module, enter value for x, 10. Enter value of y, 20. Now what is type of x and type of y here? Type of x is what? Everyone. Type of x is not integer, string type. What is 10 is what? String. 20 is what? String. Why? It should be integer, right? It should be integer. It is giving string type. First write this and output you see x plus y. String concatenation 1020, but not 30. 10 plus 20, you should get 30, right? But it is strings, right? String means concatenation. First string followed by second string. The reason, one second. I'll first write this output. Okay. Now observe. What you are assigning to x. For example, I'm assigning 10 to x. What is type of x? X equal to 10. You are assigning 10 to x means what is the type of x? Integer. If I'm assigning 4.5 to x, float time. If I'm assigning like a city like Chennai to x, string type. But here what I'm assigning? Input function I'm assigning to x. What is that? Input function I'm assigning to x, right? So whenever you are assigning input function to x, right, always the type of x will be string type. Okay, whatever value enter, 10 or 20 or 4.5 or any value enter, will taken as string. If you are assigning input function to x, type of x always will be string type. But if you are assigning x equal to 10 directly, it will be integer type. But anytime if you are assigning here, what is assigned to x means input function. From that input function, you are assigning. Okay, here I'm writing a note. Whatever we are accepting using input function, by default taken as string. By default taken as string. and later we need to convert to respective types, and later we need to convert it to respective types. By default taken as string, later we need to convert to respective types, right? Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. So here what I will do, input enter value of x means if I'm entering 10 taken as string, so we need to convert it to integer type. Just say int of input. Now what is happening here? So here string converting to integer and stored into x. Here also enter value of y. You will enter 20 taken as string type. Typecast converted to integer type using int. Keep everything within this int, right? Converts to integer means before storing in y, converting to integer and storing. Here also before storing in x, converting into integer and now same is the type of x, integer. Type of y, integer. Now x plus y, 30 you will get, right? Observe this result. Run module. Enter value of x10, enter value of y20. Okay, 10 is integer, 20 is integer, sum is what? 30. Once again take this. Understood everyone? Any query here? Input function accept taken as string. If you are directly assigning the value 10 to x, it will is integer type. But using input function, if you are accepting, right, string type, we need to convert to integer then. If you want to convert to float, say float off here. Float off. If you want to convert to float type, if you want to enter a float value, say here float off instead of it. Now next, one more example on this input function. Accepting customer details. Accepting customer details. Okay. Okay. Customer name. using input function, I want to accept that instead of giving the name directly, using input function, enter the customer name. Enter the customer name, right? Okay. Account number input. Enter the account number. Enter the customer name. Enter the account number, right? Okay. Account number means what type it should be? Integer type. So int of, you should say int of. By default, input function, if you are accepting anything, taken as string. If you want to convert to integer, say int of. For example, balance amount, balance. Balance should be of float type, right? So float of, you should say float of input. Enter the balance. Enter the balance amount. I'm sorry. Account number should be integer type. So input function always takes string type. So we need to convert to typecast to integer type if you want an integer. Enter the balance also. If you enter some balance amount in decimal values, it will be taken as string by default. Convert to float and assign to print customer name. If I print the customer name, only the name will be printed. For example, enter the customer name, right? Rahul. For example, it will print Rahul only, but what it is, I want some kind of label before it. Customer name is Rahul, like that. Means it, label means like a string. Customer name. Customer name. C name, right? Account number, sorry, account number. Okay, nothing but whatever name you are giving, account number, whatever number you are entering, right? Print balance amount. BALANCE, balance, right? Customer name, account number, balance. Only C name means only the name you will look into. But some label I want before it. Customer name equal to whatever that. I give that. And separated by comma. Comma, comma, right? Fine. Run module. Enter the customer name. Enter the account number 30987640. Balance amount 90,870.40. Okay. Name is Rahul. This is the account number. This is the balance. This is string. This is integer. This is float. Okay. Finished. Next, typecasting in Python. Typecasting, converting one data type to other type. Converting one data type to other type, right? Converting a string to int. Case 1. Converting one data type to other. Case 1. Converting a string to int. X equal to 10. What is type of X here? Everyone try to answer. Type of X. Print the text value and also the type of X. What type? String type. It's not integer because I kept in double quotes. If you keep something in the double quotes, right, it is string type. Convert to integer. So X is a string, right? To convert to integer, say int of X. Typecast to integer. X is a string, convert to integer and store the result in Y. Print Y comma type of Y. Type of Y is what type? Integer type. Type of. Otherwise, here also directly you can say int of X here. Int of X directly converts to integer type, right? Typecast. Okay. Run module. So 10 is a string type converted to integer type. 10 is string converted to integer. Case 2. Can you convert any string to integer? Can you convert any string to integer? Yes. No, right? For example, hello, convert to integer. Not possible, right? Means what is your observation here? Only writing. Only numerical strings. Numerical strings means this 10. Only numerical strings can be converted to integer. Only numerical strings can be converted to int. converting a integer to string. Integer to string. X equal to 10 is a integer. Print x comma type of x. Integer type. Convert to string type. X is integer. This x is integer, right? I want to convert it to string. To convert to string, we have got a function called str. Str is a function. X is a integer. Converting to string, store the result in y. X integer converting to string and storing the result in y. Print y comma type of y. Type of y. What type? Type of y is what type? String type. Then okay, observe this. Run module, right? String. So 10 is integer converted to string. Okay.
String of x. Important thing. Second one.
Second, which one?
Second one.
Here, str of x you can say directly. Here also, instead of these two lines, here directly I can say str of x, right? Str of x here. Otherwise, here also directly I can say str of 10. Directly here x equal to str of 10 I can say here. What is x now? String it will become. Here directly instead of all this directly I can say str of 10. Now what is type of x? String type, right? Fine. In the interactive mode, if you go to this interactive mode, IDLE, x value 10, right? If I want to convert to string, str of 10. Now say type of x, what type it will be? Type is string type. X equal to 10, right? What type it is? String type. Convert to integer, say int of 10. Type of x now. Type of x. Integer type, right? Integer type. In this way, directly also you can select str of 10, int of 10.
Sundar sir,
Yes.
why we are storing the value again then in y sir here?
Okay, 1 second. You're talking about these examples, right?
Yes sir, yes.
Why can't we directly give here again why we are storing? Okay, here
Yes.
x is integer type. X is integer
Integer
type.
type.
Okay, if I say print str of x, right? Str of x means it will print a string, but the result is not stored. Again, later in the next line, again, if I say print x, it will be integer type only.
Oh, okay, okay.
Here, str of x means print in string format. Only print. Next line again, if you come out, print x means it will be integer only. Why? Because this result is not stored anywhere.
Oh,
And
okay.
once your execution is complete, execution is closed, then this value disappears.
Right, right.
Okay, so in that case, store in a variable y. Str of x store in y. Now this y is stored. memory allocated for it.
Right, sir.
Okay, fine. So every time if you are typecasting here, I doesn't want to disturb this original x. Original x as it is, let it be. Now converting the x to string and storing in a different variable y. If you want to use this x, you can use y. You want to use y, x will be integer, y will be string. Both you can make use in the coming remaining part of the program, right? We can make use of x, we can make use of y, both in the coming statement, right?
Right, sir.
Observe this case 3 now. Can I converting into to float? Into to float, can I convert like x equal to 10? Assume x equal to 10. Print x comma type of x. Anyhow, it is integer type. Okay. Convert to float type. So x is integer. To convert to float, we have got a function called float function. Float of x. Store the result in y. If you store the result in y, then only you can make use of y in the remaining part of the program. In the remaining part of the program, if you want to make use of this float value, okay, I can say y. If you want to use it in some arithmetical, what is that? Addition, subtractions, right? Arithmetic operations, if you are performing, this y can be used as a float type. X is as integer type. Y comma type of y, float type. Run module. 10 10 is integer. 10.0, right? 10 is integer type. You can see like 10.0, right? What type? Float type. 10.0 is what? Float type. Okay. Float to integer conversion is possible. For example, x equal to 4.5, convert to integer. Can I convert to integer? Yes or no? Convert this 4.5 to integer. Possible. If you convert this float to int, what happens is it will ignore this decimal part. The output will be 4. So convert, what you will say, x is what type? Float type. If you want to convert to say int of x and store the result in y, what will be the y value now? 4. Say it 4.9. Now we say 4.9 means will it become 5 or 4? 4 only. It's not, it won't round up. It won't round. It will just ignore the decimal part. You will get the 4. X value is 4.9, right? You will get 4. Print y comma type of y. 4.9 is what? Float. Converted to integer, right? Okay. 4.9 is float converted to integer. 4 you will get. Just decimal parts will be ignored, right? Case 5. Converting. For example, a integer to boolean into two boolean type, right? For example, x equal to 1. Print x comma type of x. X equal to 1. Print x comma type of x. Integer type. Integer convert to boolean type means x is integer. To convert to boolean, we have got a function called bool. Bool of x. Store the result in y. Print y comma type of y. Type of y will be boolean type. So what is the y here? Print y means what it prints? 1 convert to boolean. True it will print. What is that? 1 means true, 0 indicates false. If you are converting to boolean type, right? Yes. Converting to boolean type, yes. 1 is integer, true is what? Boolean type. One is integer converted to boolean true. If you use 0, right, it returns false. Boolean type. What type? We had previously integer type. Now it is what? Boolean type. Now, observe this one more example here. Example 2. Any integer can you convert to boolean? Any integer can you convert to boolean? 29 convert to boolean. True or false? It returns true. It returns true. Any non-zero value it returns true. Only for 0 it returns false. Any other than 0, any other value it returns true. Any non-zero value returns true. 29 is integer converted to boolean. Okay, fine. For example, one more example 3. Pardon? If I give negative values like -5, If I give negative values like -5, right? What is that Boolean value for it? True only, right? Only for 0 it returns false. For negative values also it returns true only. -5 integer type converted to Boolean type. Okay. Case 6. Converting a Boolean to integer. X equal to true. Type of X is what type? Boolean type. Type of X is Boolean type. Okay. X is Boolean. To convert into integer, say int of X, store the result in Y. Y comma type of Y. Type of Y will be integer. Boolean converted to integer. Boolean. True. True is what? Boolean converted to integer. Yes. So in this way, you can convert one data type to other data type. Okay. Next is operators supported. Operators in Python. Operators. We have got the following arithmetic operators. Comparison operators. Logical operators. Write fast. Logical operators. Assignment operators. Identity operators. Membership operators. Bitwise operators. There is no increment decrement operators in Python. arithmetic, comparison, logical, assignment, identity, membership, and bitwise. Comparison operators we call it as relation operators. Arithmetic operators, comparison. Comparison operators are relation operators. Okay. First, arithmetic operators. For performing arithmetic operations. For performing arithmetic operations. Arithmetic operations, right? Various arithmetic operators are. Various arithmetic operators are first addition, plus, subtraction, multiplication, right? Three types of division operators. Division, forward slash, floor division, and next modulo division, right? Modulo division. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, floor division, and modulo division. And exponent. Exponent means double. Double star. Single star means multiplication. Double star means exponent power. So what is the difference between these three types of division operators? Division, it returns quotient with decimals. Floor division returns quotient without decimals. Returns remainder, right? Returns a quotient with decimals, returns quotient without decimals, returns remainder. For example, x value is 10, y is 4. Addition equal to x plus y, print sum equal to, I want a label like this, sum equal to nothing but the value of add. Otherwise, you can take variable z equal to x plus y. Subtraction, x minus y, difference equal to comma sub, right? Sum. Multiplication mul equal to x into y, print product equal to division equal to okay, x by y. Floor div. Division, floor division. Modulo division equal to x modulo division y. Exponent exp equal to x to the power of y. Exponent equal to comma exp. Observe this. Run module. Addition equal to x plus 5, 10 plus 4. Subtraction 10 minus 4. Product 10 into 4. But see this division, 10 by 4 means it returns quotient with the decimals. Floor division means it also returns quotient but without decimals. Modulo division returns remainder 10 by 4, 4 to the 8, 2 is the remainder, right? 3 types of, and 10 to the power of 4, 10,000, right? 10 to the power of 4, it's 10,000. Okay. If you want to see more on these 3 types of division operators, 10 by 3 or print 10 floor division 3, print 10 modulo division 3, modulo division 3. 10 by 3, 10 floor division 3, 10 modulo division 3, right? Okay. Run module. So 10 by 3 means 3.33 with decimals. Floor division 3 without decimals. This one, reminder, 3 3s are 9, 1 is the remainder, right? I doesn't want this many decimal parts. I doesn't want this many decimals, right? I want only 3.33 as the output. 3.33 as the output I want. What can I do? Round function is there. For example, into 10 by 3 is there. I'm copying it once again. Okay. Control V. Round this. You have got a function called round function. 10 by 3. Comma into how many decimals? 2 decimals. Round 10 by 3 into 2 decimals. Observe this output now. Here you will get like 3.33 only, right? Ten by 3 into 2 decimal parts, 3.33. Okay. More on this round function, observe this. For example, x equal to 76.78483. I've taken this number, right? Print x of round this x into 4 decimals. Try to say what is the output you will get. 76.7848
48.
only, right?
Right, sir.
48 only. Run module. 76.7848. But round this into 3 decimals. What is output you get? 76.7875 you get. 785. How come 5 here means? The next digit 8 greater than 5, 1 will be added to the previous digit. If the next digit is above 5, I add 1 to the previous digit. But previously, why it was not added? Because 3 is less than 5. Nothing is added to 8. Now here 8, right? 1 will be added. 785. The output is 3, you see. 785. 785. Understood? Round into 2 decimals. 76.778 or 79? 78. 78 only, because 4 is below 5, nothing is added. Now try to say for 1 decimal. 76.8. Why 8 means? The next digit 8 is above 5, 1 gets added to 78, 76.8. The last one, round of x. Just say round of x. 70. Round of x. Round of x means I doesn't want any decimal part. 76 or 77? 70? Got an answer? 1 second. 77, because after this point 7 is above 5, 1 will be added. We will get the output as 77, right? Yes. 77 you got. If I give 4 here instead of 7, if 4 is present, 76 or 77? Observe this. 76 only, right? Yes. Okay, understood, right, everyone? Round function. Still, we have got a lot more discussion on this. How to perform arithmetic operations, comparison, logical assignment, identity, membership, and bitwise. These operators I'll be discussing. I'll be continuing tomorrow. 76 point. Okay. In that case, it will either of the case, either it may take 77 or 76, both. See, for example, here 76.58. What it takes? 77 it is taken. 50. Okay. Run module. 77. Okay. Fine. Okay. So we'll continue this in the tomorrow session. More on these operators. We have discussed like input statement, input function in Python, typecasting in Python, and arithmetic operators, right?
Vijay sir,
Yes.
Chidanand here. Sir, yesterday class I missed. Required the video course, sir. Video for recording video.
Just
Audio
ping
for.
me. Just ping me in WhatsApp, right? Just give a
Yeah.
text message in WhatsApp.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, today I have few, sir, free. I just want to have a talk with you, sir.
Yes, at 2:30.
Yeah, you told me the time, sir. 2:30 to 5:30.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.